Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Reverse Quo. It seems we're just gonna be jumping straight into chapter 24 and we have to defeat a Celestial Guardian, which, I don't actually know what it means, so here we go. You will need to go through these dwarven rooms to get through the Celestial Guardian. The Guardian is moving pretty fast, so we should hurry and catch up before it disappears again. Oh, that's right, so the story was that, waiting the Celestial Guardians to basically capture it, so that it's to do with the Queen wanting the Celestial Guardian to revive herself, basically. So elite melee, medium armor, counter attacks, and melee low health. That's a lot of monsters actually. So I want something that is good against large groups, good against high damage. That really doesn't go for any of our hit all adjacent enemies. High initiative. Or let's go with the Ogre. Seems like there's a lot of undead soldiers down here. They're fighting the heroes, so we should let them kill each other if possible. Alright, that's a possibility, but oh, the ancient soldiers are against us. Okay, that's dumb. Well, I mean, we may as well. Elite Militia, okay, yep, yeah, we'll let that go as it is. So we've got an Ogre, and yeah, we'll smack the Elite Militia, and while the Ogre's got cleave, we'll at least, take a smack at everyone, enjoy the cleave while it lasts. So what I'd like to do is just get some additional wacky. I don't know what I meant by wacky. I was just like, okay, we do need some additional strength, some additional forces, just to help out a little bit. So hopefully our little skeleton warrior here can deal with this elite militia. No, but thankfully our Ogre has plenty of HP to help us out in that regard, so we should not need to worry too much, hopefully. So with our skeleton warrior, alright, that's one guy down, and we'll move our Ogre up and give this guy a big smack. Or not. They say third time lucky, so the third time I do this, I will definitely, hopefully, actually kill someone. But actually, hooray for critical hits. So without further ado, let's just continue smacking around the militia. Whoa, is that? Yeah, there's no mistaking it. That's the Black King himself. You think he's supposed to be dead? He doesn't look very healthy. Who goes there? Warriors of the King, attack! Kill all the intruders. Wow, that is scary. Yes, that is actually scary. Now, are these soldiers supposed to be attacking these heroes as well? So I'm not actually quite sure what's going on. But I do know let's move the wolf here. We'll go straight for the hero, and then, well, okay, whoa, that's a lot of stuff happening at once. So we'll get the skeleton warrior to deal with this ancient soldier, and wow, the king can summon soldiers. That's pretty badass. But okay, so it looks like these guys are attacking the Black King, so that gives me a bit of a breather. But get the skeleton warrior to deal with that ancient. Okay, so it looks like I shouldn't aim for the ancient soldiers. I should just go straight for the what is it? Okay. So while they're going for the Black King, I'll definitely keep nipping at their ankles, so to speak. And I mean, because it doesn't seem like there's much there. Looks like much I'm actually gonna be able to do. But it does feel like maybe I should try and smack the Black King a few more times. So yeah, it's a tricky decision. Well, maybe not that tricky, but certainly with this pet bear moving around, that doesn't give me a lot of options, and certainly with a lot of people around, it's gonna be a bit frustrating. So let's focus on stuff we can kill first, and that will actually stay dead, and I think we'll actually be a little better off. So let's shoot everyone for a bit. We'll give Azure Burn a bigger smack, and there's a lot of healing potions. Alright, Feral Weaver. Alright. So far so good. Now it's the Ogre's turn. So I can't smack the Black King yet, but I would like to focus down one of these heroes, so we'll keep smacking on Azure Burn while I can, and then we'll have to go smack on Azure Burn a bit more, why not? And then hopefully we'll try and get. Okay, so I want to deal with Feral Reaver. Okay, please stop healing yourself. This is frustrating. Alright. Let's see. We're just smacking Feral Reaver, so Feral Weaver, not Reaver, so that he'll be forced to heal himself a bit more, and then just Ogre. Alright. I want to move the Ogre around, so we can get a turn at the Black King eventually, and then we'll just sort of keep moving each other around until we. Yeah, that's actually a lot of damage text we're having, so I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of annoying, so. Alright, okay, things are thinning down, so I want to try and focus on the Black King now, while I can, and just let the cleave hit Stormbreaker, and then things should hopefully get a bit better. Alright, we're almost there. It's funny how one Ogre is just sort of just dealing with everything, and alright, so Feral Weaver should be left to deal with the soldiers, and I will go straight for the Black King, if I can. And yeah, so he's going exactly as I predicted, which hopefully shouldn't be too much additional trouble for now. But the fact that he's healing himself for so much actually is kind of a problem, but well, it's not really that much of a problem, so because I seem to be doing more damage than he is able to heal, so that kind of just works out for me fairly well. So who am I to complain? Alright, just my Ogre left. You know, it's nice having a lower HP. Not yet? Alright, make this the last one. Go. You cannot kill me, you must not capture the Celestial. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's gonna stay there. Let's just hurry on. If I had to, you know, eventually decide on what kind of voice the Revenant King should be, it should just be my normal voice, because the way he switches between seriousness and sort of like humorous is just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. So let's not sweat it too much. Let's just use my normal voice, and then we'll just see what happens, because I mean, it's not like anyone watches the video for my voices, so there we go. There, these heroes are attacking the Celestial Guardian. These heroes will never stop coming while the Guardian is still alive. So, what are we supposed to kill? I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to do. But I do know this Ogre is not going to last very long, so we'll do whatever damage we can. Maybe we'll make a deal. Hopefully, but certainly my Ogre is. I mean, alright. So, Illusionist range magic hero, Celestial Guardian group versus range, melee hero. I mean, they're all heroes. And I feel like maybe Greybeard, because he's got a whole bunch of different spells, he might be actually like quite nice, to be honest. So, weak versus cleric, good versus armored dodge or curse. No, let's go for Greybeard. Let's enjoy his additional spells. That's a lot of spells actually. Alright, so get passive fireballs to burn all enemies, passive ice balls to freeze enemies. That's certainly welcome. So fireballs. Burn, baby, burn. This going burn. Alright, that's just lame. Right, so I think the Celestial Guardian's got a lot of HP, so I would like to just smack him down and then just let everyone else kind of just focus on him. And while he's like basically killing everyone else, oh, I can summon a dragon. Let's do that. Get the zombie to smack Lord Dragon Scale. And we'll move the like dragon a bit there. We'll get him to focus on the Celestial Guardian, because that is a shitload of HP. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, the burn is kind of a bit pointless, I guess, so, but if I do the freeze, then it's like, you know, the burn's just kind of a bit pointless, so, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but definitely the Dicolite can smack the Celestial Guardian while he's standing next to him. So, what can we do, I wonder? Let's smack the Celestial Guardian a bit more. I know it doesn't feel like I'm doing a lot, but, I mean, I'm not gonna complain, really. At least our dragon hit twice. That's very welcome, to be honest. So let's see. He's an acolyte. Maybe we just get to heal everyone for a bit because you'll heal our zombie. Oh, aww, how mean. Alright. I'm kind of annoyed that the Celestial Guardian just gets to, you know, dart around all the freaking time. It's kind of annoying. But, I mean, I'm just glad with Gravia I can actually just use all these spells and, not have to, you know, just worry about having to save spells for later, so... Unfortunately, my dragon is stupid, so, what I would do is give Lord Dragonscale another smack. And we'll hope the Celestial Guardian moves itself a little, in a more convenient spot. Alright. You gonna kill my Acolyte? Big jerk. Alright, so... Let's see, Ice Ball has a chance to freeze the enemy. Let's put down a trap. I think it can't be the worst thing I'll do, so... We'll try and freeze everyone again. And, oh, you could move and attack. That's... How nice. Alright. And the dragon. Yeah, I completely forgot the dragon can actually, retaliate, which is quite nice. Quite nice. So, Magic Shield, thank you. We'll do a Power Strike. Smack him again, and... Seems like he just randomly picks a, Seems like he just picks a random target when he teleports. But I mean, at least he picks the zombie and not any of my other guys. And it's quite nice that Gravia gets a shield because, I mean, it's so convenient. It's a free shield. And, you know, he dodges against one attack, which is, you know, all too convenient. And the music will stop when he's gonna start up again. There it is. Alright, so it's the dragon. Let's go hit something else. I think, no, he's gonna hit something that's next to him. Alright, so whose turn is it gonna be? Gravia. Alright, you can deal with Azure Dust this time round. And then we would like to get the last kill on the Celestial Guardian. Please? No? Oh, it's gotta be Lord Dragonscale. And you're gonna miss, which is... Okay, the Celestial Guardian's down. Let's defeat the remaining heroes. Where did Big Stuff come from? Okay, well, I'm not complaining, but, okay, that was strange. Thankfully, I would do an ice, I would smack him, and, oh, I could do a fireball as well. Yeah, why not? Fire. Eastern barbecue, it says. Which is, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite efficient. So, you're gonna dodge? Okay, well, take that, and take that. They've captured the Celestial Guardian, I don't believe it. Great, let's secure it and decide what to do with it next. Wait, please, just listen to me. Mr. Black King, what do you want? I thought we killed you. You cannot kill something that is already dead. Now, listen. I saw you fighting the hero to prevent them from getting the Guardian. Who are you? I am the Revenant King, ruler of this kingdom until the White Queen invaded. Ah, one of my descendants. No wonder you look rather familiar. You are a Revenant? Yes, and I will use the Celestial's body to take down the Red Queen. No, you must not do that. You must never do that. Please, I have a better plan. Long ago, the Red Queen was my wife. But when I combined the soul with the Celestial, I should have known that such a powerful being would not be dominated so easily. The ritual walked the souls together, fusing into a new identity, neither one or the other. The creature is running out of time, its kind bunny, and is desperate for a new one. I emerged from darkness to prevent this, and I know a way to let her rest in peace for good. Interesting. I guess we really should sit down and decide what to do next. Wow. You catch your Celestial Guardian, what should you do with it? Yay, hooray, decisions. Price of power. Life is too short to listen to ancient skeletons talking nonsense. Proceed with your original plan and claim its power. The consequences be damned. Hook and bait. Red Queen desperately needs the Celestial Guardian, so it's the perfect bait. Her reveling ritual is great. What can you... Listen to the Black Queen's plan to separate the White Queen's soul from the body. He invented the ritual, so he should know how to reverse it correctly, right? Oh my god. This is like one of those life decisions that you just don't know if there's a right solution for it, and obviously, well, I mean, obviously this is a game, so I could just go tippy-tappy, and look up what happens, but that kind of takes the fun out of it. So, which one do I want to do? I'm a nice guy. I like to listen. So I'm gonna listen to the Black King, and we'll hope nothing goes wrong. Alright, let's see your plan. I have prepared a counterspell to break the Revenant ritual, but there's a catch. After 500 years of being fused together, it is difficult to separate the Red Queen's twin souls. But each time she is defeated, the souls are momentarily separated as her body regenerates. If I can get close enough when she regenerates, I can separate her soul from the Guardians. The Red Queen will be gone, but the original Guardian will return, and will be very angry. Wow, that sounds like a great plan. Let's get ready. I feel like I picked the most difficult option, but at least this series is coming to an end, so... my old castle. It's nice to be back. Looks like we need to cut through the defenders before we can reach the Red Queen. Well, okay, there's a bard and there's a wizard, so they're both ranged. I want group versus groups, and it's a healer, so I don't want groups. I want something that's when it's groups. No, I do not want that curse. Piercing range attacks. Yeah, we'll fight range with range. Can't be that bad. Alright, so Dark Elf Ranger. Now, there's a wizard and there's a bard, so what I want to do is freeze the bard and shoot at him. And it feels like I've just broken the, which is kind of dumb, but oh well, we'll at least get used to wolf to distract everyone else from actually, like, I mean, like, if the wolf is next to them, then basically, like, they have to focus on him first, so that's definitely gonna be our plan for the time being. So, Spider Fire, please die. Unfortunately, my power strikes really aren't doing all that good, and they just keep on missing, which is immediately kind of frustrating, but what can you do? I think it's best to, you know, kind of just, the Skeleton Warrior, yeah. That's actually quite convenient, so makes our life a lot easier. So there's a Homunculus, which I do not want, so we'll just keep shooting at rock stuff while we can. And the Skeleton Warrior can take care of that. Are you serious? Okay, well, we'll keep shooting at rock stuff. We would not use any power strikes. Well, it's a shield, so we may as well use multi-shot while we can. And, we'll just hope for some additional... What is wrong with my power strikes? Seriously, can someone tell me? At least the multicast doesn't do a lot of damage, so we should be able to just shoot more arrows. Oh my god, this is so boring. Alright, almost there. And let's shoot the Homunculus. Ugh, normal voice. This fight looks really tough. We meet again. I will not fail the Red Queen this time. It's Jasper. Why do you think his name was Julius? I don't know. But I know what I will do. I will take this treasure chest. Not kill Sniper Divinity. Alright. And you, unfortunately, needs to hit everyone. And, looks like we should be focusing Jasper. So, but we'll definitely grab the treasure chests first. Alright, so what can we do? You can summon Militia, that's uber lame. So let's try and focus Jasper first, and then I think that's probably the best option because since he can heal all, the multiple arrows are actually not gonna be kind of a problem. Like, multiple arrows won't actually do all that much damage, so... It appears I have been critically injured. My apologies, Revenant King. So, unfortunately, I can only focus on the Militia. Which is... You get 2 moves? How is that fair? Okay. Well, this is gonna be a problem. But, I will get 1 last hit. And you're gonna... Oh my god, I keep missing. This is annoying. Okay, so this is a lot of heroes. So... let's see. This is 1 ogre. Large melee fighters that regenerate health out over time. Lucky. No, that's not gonna work. 2 giant rats. Well, rat warriors regain HP poisoned. I don't actually know what's the best option for this because we've Jasper has cleaved to hit all adjacent enemies and has a high chance to stun the target. I think if we can generate threat, we should. 2 arms, man, for the Southern Kingdom. Okay, well, I get a bit of help. That's actually quite nice. So, let's... Where is Jasper? Jasper's here. What's this? Cripple. Okay, we can definitely use that. So, let's smack Jasper. I hope I can get up to 25 threat. That would actually be quite nice. So, summons an ancient soldier, ends the Black King's activation. I mean, more firepower is nice, so we'll take advantage of that for the time being, and hopefully our ogre has enough HP to sort of just keep things going. So the first thing we want to do is keep smacking Jasper, and we'll keep doing that while we've got plenty of HP. So Power Strike, please smack him. There we go. That's more like it. All right, Black King, what can you do? You can deal with this guy. You've got Cleave as well, which is actually quite nice. But I do not appreciate Sir Rock Ripper being all up in our company. So let's pretty please kill Jasper. Oh, it's the Black King. Okay. Well, that was kind of pointless, but thankfully that was dealt with fairly easily. So let's summon the Skeleton Warrior while we can. He's not using too much threat, but certainly okay. It is a welcome distraction at least, so let's freeze Jasper and we'll just enjoy a bit more damage while we can. And there we go. Okay, life should be a bit easier now. Let's summon a warrior, ancient soldier, and you can deal with the mage dagger. Mage dagger. He's an archer, which really doesn't make a lot of sense, but let's not overthink it. Let's continue wailing on mage dagger, if you will. Now skeleton warrior. Okay, now the Black King is certainly sort of winding down a little, which is... I feel like maybe I should move him a bit, but shouldn't be too much of a problem, hopefully. So we will Power Strike and definitely appreciate the additional something. Okay. Unfortunately, we're stuck here in melee until we can actually, you know, until someone dies. So I definitely summon another ancient soldier. So, okay, ogre, you can move here, deal with mage dagger. Thank you. The Black King will die soon, but I will get rid of that militia while I can. Alright, ancient soldier, you can focus on Sir Rock Ripper for the time being. Ogre, you will kill mage dagger. Thank you. Alright. I want to heal you. Let's do that. The extra EXP is nice. Right, so Ogre, let's move up, let's kill that. And then we'll deal with Sir Rock Ripper in due course. So, actually I feel like I want a guard. Yeah? We'll do that. Okay. Kept him alive for another turn, so I can definitely summon another soldier with the Black King. That will definitely make life a bit easier for us. Because, you know, who doesn't appreciate more armies, more monsters, more firepower? Although, I'll admit, we only 12 threat. Doesn't look like I'll be getting the dragon anytime soon. You dare attack my castle again? Have you forgotten what happened last time? Of course I remember, which is why I brought a friend this time. I should have learned to let go of you long ago. Forgive me. The Revenant Ritual has brought nothing but suffering. That is a lot of treasure chests, isn't it? Give me the goddamn treasure chest, please. Okay, well, ancient soldier, let's get you on the board. We'll give the Red Queen a nice big smack, and we'll do the same with the ogre. Wow, what just happened? Okay, yeah, so that's just a mirror image, obviously. Now, what should I do? Let's see. Well, I think we'll just try and get as much damage onto the Red Queen as we can. And she's stunned, which is nice. So, and while the ogre's got a lot of HP, I would definitely enjoy sort of the additional smacking, the additional beating I'll be giving her. That sounds so very wrong. Well, another smack, and hopefully he'll survive another turn. We'll see. Hopefully. Oh, she's guarding, which is... how nice. Okay, so... this is slow, which actually doesn't look like much of a big deal, so... Okay, so vicious, 15% more damage, defender, extra armor? No, the counter attack won't work because they're all range, and threatening. I think this could work. Or skeleton archer. She's piercing arrows. No, I think I want the rat swarm. Oh, time to join the fight! Yay! Alright, so rat warrior, we're just gonna keep multiplying our giant rats and pretty much, you know, just being kind of a dick. And it looks like we won't get enough for the dragon, so we'll definitely just take advantage of what we can do. So alright, so rat warrior. Okay, I don't actually know which one's the mirror image, but we can at least use the giant rats to get rid of them. So Moonflame's the real one. I have a feeling like I'm supposed to like be able to recognize which one is which, so yeah, not a big deal. Revenant King, while you can, I'll give Moonflame a smack. And while our giant rats keep respawning, we'll definitely enjoy the advantage that this gives us. Oh, you missed? Come on. That's kind of annoying. Alright, let's summon the skeleton warrior. Give ourselves a bit more firepower. They don't seem to have any AoE spells, which is quite nice actually. So I would definitely be enjoying that advantage. So, alright. Revenant King, you can only seem to attack whatever's next to you, which is kind of annoying, but certainly a bit rockable. So I feel we should be focusing the Red Queen, because like if she dies, then basically, yeah, it's like, alright, let's not do a power strike. We want to actually keep spawning giant rats while we can. And this guy is guarding, which means that it's kind of pointless to actually whack him with another giant rat, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Right, so this is another rat warrior. Let's summon a trap. If that distracts them, that's great. If not, then it basically means that someone will suffer some kind of negative effect. So Moonflame would like you to die. You're actually being kind of a pain right now. So Revenant King, let's move you in here. Power strike. Let's give it a go. You got her. I will start the spell now. Once it's completed, we have to defeat the original Guardian. I feel like that's gonna be kind of a pain, but we'll see, so giant rat, let's move you over here. Spawn another rat warrior, I'll move you around. Get rid of that. You didn't do another one? That's kind of... So if I actually remember the original name, then that actually won't be a problem, which is actually kind of stupid. Should have been something I realized earlier, but I mean, at least I know now, so it's something. So that one is guarding, so I will smack Moonflame a bit more. And this giant rat certainly has a lot of distance to cover, which is, I mean, not that it's a bad thing. But let's get rid of the mirror image while we can. We'll definitely get rid of Moonflame while we can. And it's now time to focus on Waterfinger. With 3 giant rats, Waterfinger's got a life cut out for... Is it a him or her? Looks like a him. Well, let's not overthink it. Well, this giant rat can't do much, so I'll just move him around. But yeah, I mean, the outcome of this is gonna be pretty obvious. So I would actually, you know what? I can guard, and that will actually allow it to regain HP. So I will guard. Get some HP back. I will guard. Get some HP back and kill. Peace. Alas, it's done. Her soul has been separated from the revenant body. Now is our chance. We must destroy the Celestial Guardian once and for all. Okay, so the Celestial Guardian is behind us. and we've got 2 random mobs here. Alright, so much to think about what to do. So the Celestial Guardian's up here. So we'll get a giant rat to smack the Celestial Guardian, but could have grabbed the treasure, but let's not complain. Now let's get the rat warrior over here. We'll grab the treasure chest while we can. I mean, even though it's not, okay, that's just annoying. So we'll smack the Celestial Guardian. We'll try and keep spawning giant rats when we can, and then we'll just pick away the others when we can. I feel like this is gonna take a while, and I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little frustrating. Because with the Celestial Guardian, it's gonna keep teleporting around. So, but I still need to sort of like keep up my supply of giant rats, so to speak. So, I mean, it's quite convenient. They just, well, I do not appreciate my Revenant King being stunned, but what can you do? Alright, so I feel like this is gonna be annoying. This is gonna be very annoying. Alright. Revenant King, let's focus on this sword while you can. Ah, that hurt. Oh my god, this is annoying. It's like so much is happening. I'm trying to focus on what's happening. Let's try and... Okay. I'm being a bit overwhelmed now, obviously. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose this one, which is not a comforting idea. I wonder what we'll get with my last minion group. So, evil. Minion descripts are so evil that you gain a 3 additional threat when they're summoned. Lucky, or evil, or Kratos. Nope. Graveyard time. Alright, time to end this. Yay, we get everyone. How nice. Okay, so a mage hunter is suppressing your powers. That explains a lot. Okay, so I should actually get rid of the mirror images. Get the Revenant King up there, dealing with the Celestial Guardian, which is... This is actually going to be annoying, so... I should have dealt with the Mage Hunter first, so... Let's try and get... Please stop resisting my attacks, this is really frustrating. Maybe these are the Mage Hunters? I don't actually... I'm feeling a bit stupid now. Alright, Metal Eater is the name, so... Why is everyone so weak? This is so... I also don't remember if this guy is the Mage Hunter or not, so... But I will appreciate everyone being dead eventually soon enough. Fortunately, this looks like it's not going to go down well, so... Because he keeps resisting my attacks, so... I should have picked a different group to go with them, so... Well, looks like we know how this is going to turn out. Yeah, look, I'm kind of dismayed, so I'm just gonna try, just go and quickly finish this off, and then we'll hopefully survive long enough to get the dragon going, and then if the dragon survives long enough to kill the Mage Hunter, then maybe Graveyard can start unleashing some hell on the others. Alright, almost there. What are you doing? Well, at least I know what's going to happen, so I'll be better prepared in future. So, unfortunately, it's past 30 minutes, so I'll be wrapping up this video this time around. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed me being an idiot in the last half of this video, feel free to click the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you on the next video.